How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good, bro. How about yourself?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good, man. You know, it's around the holiday time, so
Yes,
trying to feel pretty
sir.
good. Just spread that love and positivity.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, holiday times be the most craziest time, bro. I feel
Man.
like that's when everybody be out.
Yeah,
Everybody be shopping,
Right.
more traffic.
right.
Kids want everything.
End of year,
Yeah.
you kind of everything kind of going up, going crazy. So it kind of bring me to the topic of today, man. I think we got a good topic because it's a lot of things that's not discussed around this topic, and just with the show being called Mentality Podcast, I want to speak on the mental, and kind of go deeper mental health. So when it comes to mental health, I've done some research. And it says that 1 out of every 10 men suffer from depression and anxiety, and they don't know it. So when it comes to depression, and your mental health, like what keeps you consistent with your mental health and making sure that you're intact with yourself and making sure you keep touch?
One thing that I do, man, I try to really focus on self-care. I try to really focus on doing the small things that make me happy because when you get into depression and you don't know how to deal with it, the first thing that you do, you stop doing the things that make you happy. So
Right.
one thing that I do, I try to make sure that, I try to exercise. I try to make sure I go get haircuts, like the small things that mean something to me.
Right.
Because what I noticed that when you stop doing the things that matter to you and you start to let depression take control of you, you start to just sink, and you just sink into this black hole where you don't want to do anything.
Right.
You might not want to eat. You might not even want contact from people. You might not even want to go outside the
So
house.
isolation.
Yeah. So with that being said, I try to make sure that I keep focus on the small things that make me happy, and I try not to focus on too many things that might make you even more depressed or make you even more anxious.
Right.
So with that being said, that's what I try to really focus on. What about yourself?
So for me, I usually like to meditate. I like to go within and see what's causing these things. But for me, meditation, I become familiar with myself and my thoughts.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes those thoughts really speak louder than those actions that you take.
Right.
So, just observing what's going on, what's making me feel like this. And depression, man. I think everybody's been depressed. Might not have known it, but I think most people have been through that. So when it comes to depression, just having an outlet. So what's your outlet? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, working out. To me, that's one of mine. You know what I'm saying? Because it gotta be expressed somehow. I gotta get that up out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit that gym and take it out on them weights.
Right.
Use that pain as fuel. You know what I'm saying? So, usually, man, I just sit with myself, man. I gotta disconnect sometimes. I think once you disconnect, it'll really help you get a long way.
Yeah, and I really agree with that, bro. Especially when it comes to being able to function during depression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes people have different levels of depression.
Okay.
Some people function well with depression to where they're able to still go to work. They're able to still go to events. They're able to still play with their kids. But I feel like that comes with a high tolerance, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
with that depression. Because certain people can't. Some people when they get hit with depression, bro, they can't go to work. They can't be a functional member of society because it's just too much for them. So
Right.
what does being able to does being able to function with depression make you a strong person, or just make you a person that just have a strong tolerance?
Makes you have a strong tolerance. I think what makes the person strong is the ability to deal with what they're dealing with and go get help, or have somebody that is able to help them along the way. So usually a lot of the times, we don't like to really talk about our problems because we think people use our problems against
Right.
us, and majority of the time it's just we isolate ourselves and kind of hold that in. And depression, you put that anxiety leads to depression. It's just a deeper part of your mind that you haven't explored. So, sometimes you just got to go and let that out. And that's why I think, getting help.
Truth is, can't nobody stop us. Truth is, can't nobody stop us.